Little did I know. From shadows to light, my story.
Chapter 1. From Shadows to First Light. Born into chaos and love in Cohoes, David, the youngest of the Liddle triplets, learns early that memory, shame, class, faith, music, and masculinity will tug him in different directions. Yet the pull toward gentleness and purpose keeps showing through. Finding solace in Stockade. From that day forward, I never again saw my grandmother attend a non-Catholic church. Like so many of the working-class folks I grew up around in Cohoes, she was raw and unfiltered, but honest, respectful, and grounded. What she wasn't, at least in my mother's eyes, was godly, not by Mom's definition anyway. Over time, I began to sense that anyone who wasn't a part of her church, or something very much like it, simply didn't measure up. Not to her standards, and certainly not to God's. My mother had a tremendous influence over me, and to a lesser extent so did my father, but only in the quietest of ways. He was a man of few words, almost none directed at me. He didn't pull me aside for father-son talks, didn't offer lessons or stories, didn't even deliver lectures when I was out of line. In truth, unless Mom nudged him into action, it often felt like I was invisible to him, just another fixture in the house. That said, he wasn't cruel, he wasn't unkind, he was just absent emotionally. We wouldn't truly connect until years later, when we both ended up serving in the same National Guard unit, two administrative specialists who finally had something to say to each other. Attending Loudonville Community Church marked a significant shift for me. For the first time in a while, I found myself getting along with my mother, or at least not being in constant conflict with her. Sunday school offered a sense of structure and belonging I hadn't felt at home or school. I even made friends. It was there that I first heard about Stockade, a Tuesday night program offered through the Christian Service Brigade. Stockade was created for boys in grades 3 through 6, and its mission was to help us grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. But it wasn't just about memorizing Bible verses. We learned real-world skills, first aid, woodworking, camping, fitness, teamwork. Stockade offered something I desperately needed, a place where I could just be a kid without being picked on for being different. At school and on the streets, I was often the outsider, the target. But in Stockade, I blended in. And for a little while each week, that was enough. More than just a church program, Stockade became a kind of sanctuary for me. I actually looked forward to Bible lessons and Sunday sermon, not just for the spiritual aspect, but because they led to fun, hands-on experiences. I was never an athlete, but I loved dodgeball. At Stockade, no one singled me out or mocked my clumsiness. I was part of the team. It felt like a second home, so long as I kept my act clean, didn't swear, and stayed on the straight and narrow. Thank you for spending this time with me, the Pussycat Wizard. These moments we share, whether in shadows or in light, are threads in a much larger story, one I'm honored to tell with you beside me. As always, the journey continues. The next chapter subsection is waiting, and I'd be honored if you'd walk with me a little further down this road. Until then, keep the wonder alive, and I'll see you in the next episode of Little Did I Know.
it's a moment you're after, let's give this a shot. 3 quick breaths in through the nose, believe it or not, it will render you happy in the sunshine of the day. I love living in Bisbee, and no, I am not gay. The flowers do smell so wonderful in spring. I sit on my porch, a throne for a king. My libido is for magic, man or woman, it's not. So celibacy, I'm after magic mushrooms and pot. It's my life I've chosen, like it or not. Bullfrogs and butterflies, Aunt Ruth, she had wrote, if music's like living, then I love every note. Bullfrogs and butterflies and plenty of pot. In the streets of Cohoes, where I call my home, with Sharon, Debbie, Doreen, James, and William, we all roam. From the block to the park, we never walked alone. Through thick and thin, siblings forever tightly sewn. Playing ball in the playground under the summer sun, running through the alleys, feeling free and young. Where the Hudson River flows, we found our fun. Cohoes, the small town where childhood begun. I sit on my porch, a throne for a king. My libido is for magic, man or woman, it's not. So celibacy, I'm after magic mushrooms and pot. It's my life I have chosen, like it or not. Bullfrogs and butterflies, and Ruth, she had wrote, if music's like living,